Did you know that one of Tesla's largest shareholders is now publicly criticizing the electric vehicle company? It's no secret that Tesla has been dealing with a number of problems lately, including potential declines in demand and Elon Musk's seemingly never-ending scandals. You won't want to miss this. On December 7th, Leo Kogawa took to Twitter to express his disappointment at the board of Tesla. The market is not normal, so it's critical that the board completes the buyback now, means now. Kogawa stated in the tweet that, in contrast to individuals who purchased Tesla at $4 or less and sold them for $400, new retail investors in the company were obliged to sell their shares at a low price. Leo Kogawa founded and serves as chairman of Shi International, a provider of its services with sales of $12.3 billion. Tai Li, his ex-wife and another billionaire, serves as CEO and is most known for being Elon Musk. At the beginning of the pandemic, fanboy Kogawa claimed to be the world's largest Tesla investor, with the majority of his wealth now consisting of Tesla shares. Amidst market turmoil, he liquidated the majority of his stock holdings, which included shares of Baidu and Nvidia, in order to purchase long-term call options for Tesla. As early as May, Leo Kogawa, the third largest individual shareholder in Tesla stock, sent a tweet to Martin Vita, head of investor relations at Tesla, urging the EV manufacturer to announce a $15 billion stock buyback as the company's share price continues to decline. Kogawa stated that the business ought to make known its intention to repurchase $5 billion of Tesla stock this year and $10 billion the following year. Furthermore, he claimed that Tesla should finance the buyback using its free cash flow and not deplete its current $18 billion cash reserve. In a separate tweet, Kogawa stated that Tesla's free cash flow was $2.2 billion during the first quarter of this year. He went on to say that he anticipates this figure to rise to $8 billion this year and $17 billion the following year once capital expenditures are taken into account. Additionally, Kogawa stated that Tesla has the capacity to invest in new factories and fully autonomous vehicles, as well as in buying back its cheap stock. Although Leo Kogawa is a billionaire in his own right, he disclosed in a tweet in September 2021 that the value of his purported holdings increased to $4 billion, $5 billion, and ultimately more than $7 billion in the same year. I believe in Elon Musk's great mission. Kogawa has subtly accumulated one of the largest stakes in Elon Musk's company in 2021. Kogawa stated in a tweet that there had been conjecture about a repurchase since the second week of October, when Musk had replied to a tweet from Kogawa stating that Tesla's P/E ratio reduction could only be resolved by a buyback or a twofold increase in earnings. Musk merely said, noted, which stoked rumors that Tesla may initiate its first ever share buyback. Musk is a millionaire Indonesian. Leo Kogawa has been a longtime supporter of Tesla and presently holds around 23,000,000 shares of the electric vehicle firm valued at over $4 billion. Leo Kogawa has reportedly been a vocal supporter of Tesla's share purchase. Kogawa thinks that if Tesla can pull off a $1 trillion repurchase between 2026 and 2023, the company's market capitalization will soar by 2030. Kogawa asked Tesla to repurchase 100 billion shares between 2022 and 2026, and then another $1 trillion between 2026 and 2030 through a tweet. The billionaire investor revealed that 1 billion of the 3.14 billion shares that are currently available will be removed if Tesla buys back its shares at $1,000 per share between 2026 and 2030. This will reduce the total number of outstanding shares to about 2.14 billion since there will be fewer shares available for investors. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, sold more shares in November, and according to a tweet by Kogawa, this could cause the stock price to soar to $5,000 per share from $3,700. Elon or Tesla or both would buy back $35.7 billion, which is a significant amount. This year, I only suggested $5 to $10 billion buybacks because Tesla has enough cash on hand to cover emergencies without needing to borrow money or issue bonds. On the same day that Kogawa posted, Kogawa continued to be enthusiastic on Tesla. My conviction is unshakable. I rise and fall with Tesla. I am blessed with 52300 shares more. This was in mid-November before he purchased additional Tesla shares. However, investors are rightfully concerned because of Elon Musk, the company's CEO, spending a lot of time on Twitter lately. Even Kogo, who is Tesla's third largest individual shareholder after Musk, and Larry Ellison, claiming that the board is currently inactive, can be noted as an indication that the company's shareholders are in desperate need of assurance from Tesla executives right now. Kogawa compared the Tesla board to the Fed Board of Governors, stating that similar to them, the Tesla board must actively establish policy and determine dividends. The Fed Board of Governors meets periodically to actively modify interest rates and monetary policy in response to fluctuations in the economy. In a December 8th tweet, Kogawa stated that the board and/or buybacks are powerless and that shareholders should advise managers and the board on how to use free cash flow FCF. He further stated that while the company has performed admirably under Elon Musk's leadership, its stock price is plummeting and that this misalignment needs to be corrected immediately. In a subsequent tweet, Tesla's third largest shareholder stated that the company is excellent, as evidenced by its rapidly increasing free cash flow FFI, but Kogowan continues to emphasize the advantages of a stock buyback. A long-term tactic for lowering free-floating shares is buybacks. Tesla continues to be underperforming with a 34-word PE ratio as a result of ongoing flood attacks. Given its 50% earnings growth, Tesla should have a 4 P of ABC. In a much more recent tweet, Kogowan stated that if BOT approves a buyback of at least $15 billion, it will remove roughly 93 million shares from circulation and boost investor confidence in the stock. This unexpected excess supply of freely floating shares is driving down Tesla stocks. Other experts agree with Kogowan concerning Musk's recent diversion from Tesla, which stems from his new venture on Twitter. There is nothing wrong at all with Tesla other than the CEO working at another company. Tesla deserves a focused CEO. It would be helpful to know what Elon's plans are. Ross Gerber, co-founder, president, and CEO of Gerber Kawasaki Wealth and Investment Management, took to Twitter to share his thoughts. He then went on to mention Martin Vita, head of investor relations at Tesla. Kogawa then retweeted Gerber's tweet with the caption like the Age of Enlightenment. 18th century French Swiss Rousseau, Elon preserves free speech and humanity. But as one Twitter user previously noted in response to his remark, he mistreats his fans, stockholders, and fangirls. The user's remark, I think the board members who are close friends of Elon are not fit for check and balance, was retweeted by Kogowan. On another note, we need more retail investors on the board to voice our concerns. Gary Black, managing partner and co-founder of Future Fund LLC, agreed with Kogawa on the advantages of a Tesla stock repurchase. With Tesla down 51% year-to-date and Wall Street fiscal year 22 EPS plus 43% year-to-date, Black stated in a tweet, I am 100 aligned with Kogo on Leo on 10 billion share buybacks. The Tesla board of directors is not acting in the best interest of its shareholders by allowing cash to not go from $21 billion after the third quarter to $4 billion FCF and fourth quarter plus $19 billion FCF in 2023 to build at 4%. Returns compared to my estimate of 28 IRR from purchasing Tesla shares. Similar to most bulls, Kogowan asserts that he shares Musk's optimism over Tesla's future. Kogowan thinks Tesla will have a fantastic fourth quarter of this year. Leo Kogowan, the third largest individual shareholder of Tesla, is reportedly worth $4 billion after making a big bet on the company. Kogowan, who also founded Shy International, was named one of the Forbes 400 for 2022 and ranked 7th in Forbes Singapore's 50 richest 2022. In a tweet from November 18, 2022, Kogowan disclosed that he currently owned 23,003,377,700 Tesla shares. Overall, Kogowan seems to be an avid supporter of Tesla and Musk, but that shouldn't stop him from voicing his opinions about the company. Rather, Kogowan seems to be saying what most other investors are reluctant to say, basically, Musk and Tesla executives need to do something to allay the growing doubts of the company's shareholders. To see more content about Tesla stocks, please subscribe to our channel.